Hello and welcome or welcome back. It's lovely to have you all here. Welcome to a new vlog. Welcome to fall break. By the time you're watching this, fall break will feel like a distant memory for me, but as I'm filming this, it is officially fall break from work. So hi, if you're new here, I'm Andrea. I'm a full-time writing instructor at a university, as well as being a part-time content creator and indie author. And yeah, it's fall break at my university, so I have the weekend off today and tomorrow, Sunday, but then I also have Monday and Tuesday off. So that's going to be great. And with my schedule this semester, Monday and Tuesday are the two kind of busier days. I have office hours on each day. I teach on Tuesday, so it's kind of like having the majority of my week off, if that makes sense. Like the majority of my energy expenditure is on Monday and Tuesday. So to have those days off this coming week is going to be fantastic. I'm very excited. I really need to rest over these next 4 days. Now, I do still need to do a lot of book work and make progress on all of that. I also want to read a lot. I would like to try to finish the book I'm currently reading and then read at least 2 other books this weekend, if not 3. So I want to do a lot of reading. I want to do a lot of resting. I want to sleep. I did not have much luck with that last night, but I do want to sleep a lot. So if I can, I might take a nap. I don't know if my body will let me. I haven't been taking naps lately. Like, it's just not working out. I don't feel that. I feel tired during the day, but not so tired that I feel like I could fall asleep. So we'll see. But like, I do want to just read and watch YouTube and Netflix and TV in general and lounge on the couch and go for some walks or do some workouts here in the apartment. I do want to move because that's important, but I can feel it. It's like my body has been holding out until fall break, and I didn't sleep well last night, so my body didn't recover overnight the way that it tries to. So everything hurts. Everything feels just really drained and run down. So I don't think I'm going to do much work today. I might try to get stuff in vellum done and get it exported to my iPad to start proofreading tomorrow, but we'll see. And I'm hoping to get 1 load of laundry done today, and those might be the only 2 relatively productive things I do all day long. So we shall see. But this is going to be a whole fall break vlog, so get comfy, get cozy, and spend the long weekend with me. But right now I'm going to go make myself some coffee and go park myself on the couch, because that's really all I feel like doing right now. Alrighty, it is Sunday. I'm like, fall break is not that long, but I'm already forgetting what day it is. But no, it is Sunday. It is definitely Sunday. It's Sunday evening. I have just been lounging on the couch all day. It's 4:30, so late afternoon, early evening. Today I've just been a little reading slug laying on the couch, and it has been lovely. I've got less than a third, somewhere between a third and a quarter of the book left in my read of This Book Kills. I'm really enjoying it so far. I'm very curious. Like, I can't figure it out, like who the killer is. This one's pretty good. I thought because it's a YA thriller that it would be a little bit easier for me as a 40-something-year-old adult to figure out who the killer is, but it's pretty good. I'm enjoying it. I'm gonna try to finish it tonight because I have already downloaded 2 books that I got from the library, another thriller and then an adult thriller and then a fantasy type. So I really want to try to finish This Book Kills tonight, or at least get down to the last few chapters so that tomorrow I can definitely finish it early in the day and start a new book. And yeah, I don't think I'm gonna get these next 2 books done by the end of fall break, but if I can get the next thriller started, I think I'll read that one first. If I can get that started tomorrow, I think I can get that nearly finished tomorrow. So we'll see. As far as bookwork is concerned, I have not been very productive. The only productive things I have done so far this weekend is I've done some laundry and I've edited a vlog, and that's it. You know, I was editing that vlog, and in the vlog I'm talking about all the stuff I'm gonna do over fall break, which I've edited out, so you won't have seen it in the final cut of the vlog, but it was just like, wow, you had no clue. I'm just so tired. And like, I'm feeling better today, and it's because I've rested and I've done nothing. I'm gonna go for a walk in a minute, so I'm looking forward to that. It's gonna be warm. It's 97 degrees outside, but the sun is going down. But yeah, yesterday I was so tired after I talked to you all. When I introed this vlog, I laid down on the couch and I started reading, and I finished Pyres and Prophecy. Really enjoyed that whole trilogy, and then started This Book Kills and just read that into the evening. Did a small workout here at home in the apartment, and then had some leftover stew for dinner, and then just watched TV all night. So I just had a really relaxing evening last night. Managed to get a little bit more sleep, so felt a little bit better this morning, but just didn't want to push it, and so I've not done any work other than editing that vlog, and then just have done a lot of reading. I am in a little bit of pain. I'm having a bit of weird fibromyalgia pain throughout my body. So I just feel like my body got to fall break, and it knew that there is nothing that I had planned for this weekend that absolutely had to get done. Like, there's nothing, like even editing a vlog, I could just say there's not going to be any vlogs this coming week. I have vlogs filmed, but I could just not edit them, or I could put them up late. So like, it's like my body knows there is nothing that absolutely has to be done. It's all wants. I want to do this. I want to get this done, but it's not a pure necessity. And so my body has just crashed, and I am just doing the bare minimum. I really want to go for this walk, but I know I'm going to get back and take my shower, and then I'm just going to get dinner. I'm going to crash back on the couch. Like, it's all my body feels like doing. Now, I am cutting myself some slack where bookwork is concerned, and I might still try to do some formatting tomorrow or Tuesday. But I've also decided that if I just want to truly take all 4 days off and not do any work, that is fine too. I had originally planned on not finishing copy editing until tomorrow, which would have meant that even if I had taken Tuesday then to do some work in Vellum and do the formatting and stuff, I wouldn't be starting proofreading until Wednesday. So if I'd stuck to that revised schedule, I wouldn't be proofreading right now anyway. I'd still be copy editing. So in the copy editing vlog, I think that's vlog 103, I was talking, and this, I might have still left this in there or not, but I mentioned how excited I was that I was ahead, because it means I can get ahead on proofreading. Now I'm starting to see it as it's great that I got ahead and finished copy editing early, because it means I can take these 4 days off. All of this to say, I'm giving myself fall break to just rest and relax, and if I get book work done, cool. If all I do is spend these 4 days reading a bunch of books and watching a bunch of TV, I am okay with that as well. So that's where we're at. I feel like I'll have edited it out, but in my intro, the original intro to this vlog, I know I talked about yesterday all the goals that I had and the tasks I was going to do and the things I was going to get done these 4 days, and it's like, no, I don't think even a fraction of that is going to get done. And I just have to not only be okay with that, I have to embrace that. Like, if I'm going to take these 4 days off, I need to like luxuriate in that and really take this time off. So that's what we're gonna do. So I've been laying on the couch and reading all day. Now I'm gonna go for a nice 30-ish minute walk. Then I'll come home, take a nice hot shower and wash my hair, and then get some dinner heated up and find something fun to watch on Netflix. But the relaxation is much needed, and the relaxation shall continue. But first, let's go for a really nice, relaxing walk outside. Okay, it's Monday. it's finally hitting me that like I'm on fall break because I don't have to work today. Didn't have to jump on Zoom to do office hours, and I'm not feeling stressed about going to work tomorrow. And yeah, which is good because it's actually going to still be a bit warm tomorrow. Although it's looking like it's still going to be hot next Tuesday as well. And it's just like, it's October now. It needs to cool down. But yeah, I've just kind of made the call. I've made the decision. I'm not going to do any book work today. I feel like I thought this vlog was going to be a mix of relaxation and productivity, and that I'd do a bit of reading and I'd do a lot of book work and we'd make some progress on Independent Hearts 3. And now it's like, no, I just want to sit and read and watch TV and go for walks and work out and just do as little as possible. Sitting at my desk, like I'm already like, I'm not really like making myself comfortable here because I know I'm going back over to the couch. I don't want to sit here. I don't want to work. I want to just have the time off. Now, I will have to get back to work on Wednesday, and I will have to do teaching work, and so I will do book work starting on Wednesday. And I am thinking, you know, I should feel pretty good for the remainder of this week because I'm resting so much this weekend and today and tomorrow. So like normally Wednesdays arrive and my body, it just is in complete shutdown mode. And so normally Wednesdays are just really bad from a productivity standpoint. I can't think straight. I've got bad brain fog. My body is physically tired. My brain is mentally tired. Like Wednesdays are just not good days from a productivity standpoint. But this week, because I will have been resting essentially, more or less, since last Wednesday, I should actually feel okay this Wednesday. So I think if I really just lean into the rest today and tomorrow and like carry it through the whole 4-day weekend, I think by Wednesday I'll be feeling pretty good and can just kind of get up early, get my work done, get a lot of book work done. Should be fine. So I'm not worrying about it. I'm not worrying. It's all fine. You all are probably getting tired of watching me melt down over deadlines and stuff, but I can't help it. This is just how my brain is wired, and it's like rewiring a computer from scratch to like undo this like drive to produce. And this definitely goes back to grad school, and I feel like this is a whole separate video topic, but I know that some of you have noticed it in the past. My sister has commented on this. I am incredibly goal oriented, and so when I have a goal in sight, such as publishing this book by around the end of November, it becomes all consuming. And so doing anything that deviates from the plan of getting it done by X date it just causes this like weird collision of conflicting thoughts and goals and motivations in my brain, where part of my brain is like, this is our goal, this is what we set, this is what we're working towards, this is what we have to do, you need to be doing this, you need to be working on this. And then there's the other part of my brain that's like, but we're tired and we have 4 days off where we don't have to do anything. Yeah, it's just been a massive challenge over the last 5 years since I graduated, more than 5 years, 5.5 since I graduated, and certainly the last 2 or 3 years since I started getting more into slow living specifically. It's been a massive process to learn how to accept, okay, this is my goal, this is what I'm working towards, but the goal isn't the most important thing. And I am setting the goal, therefore I have the power to change the goal or to move the deadline of the goal. It's okay to put myself first. And like prior to fall break starting, I was really feeling the stress. My body has definitely been giving me signs in terms of the fibromyalgia symptoms, soreness, achiness, standard fiber pain. The brain fog was so bad this past week. Tuesday, Wednesday, even into Thursday, the brain fog was just horrible, worse than it's been in weeks. And over a longer period of time. Like Wednesdays, the brain fog is always bad, but like this was the worst Tuesday. This past week was the worst Tuesday, worst amount of brain fog on a Tuesday during classes and teaching. And then that it continued at that like level of difficulty throughout Wednesday and Thursday was just another sign. Like all these signs that I'm exhausted and not getting through this semester as well as I would like, and it makes me a little worried about winter break and how much I'm going to be able to do over winter break, as well as getting through the spring semester. It's clear that as much resting as I did over summer, I didn't recharge my batteries, so to speak, to get through the whole fall semester. So I'm really I'm relying on fall break a lot more than I feel like I have in the past. So all of this is a long and rambly way of saying I'm making a decision now partway through fall break. I thought I was going to rest for 2 days and work for 2 days. Initially, I thought I was going to rest on Saturday, work on book stuff on Sunday and Monday, and then rest again on Tuesday. Then yesterday was like, no, I really still need to rest. And so I thought, okay, I'll rest Saturday and Sunday, work Monday, Tuesday. Now it's Monday and I still don't feel like working. And so I'm not. So I'm going to read. I finished This Book Kills by Ravina Guran last night. Really enjoyed it. It was really good. For a YA thriller set in a British boarding school, it didn't feel stereotypical to me. It didn't feel like what I was necessarily expecting. I found it to be a fairly fresh take on that kind of spin of the genre. I really liked the main character a lot. I don't want to say too much about the twists and turns and like the thriller aspect and the mystery because I don't want to give anything away, but I thought that was well done. I found that it was an easy read and easy to follow and not like overly complicated because it's YA, so it is written for a younger audience, but it also wasn't overly simple, if that makes sense. Like as an adult reader, it still kept me guessing. I just found it was exactly what I kind of wanted to read over fall break. It was really good. Really loved the setting and the environment, and the characters were all really interesting, and yeah, thought it was really good. So now I'm going to start reading, I think it's called The Woman in the Library, which sounds a bit closed room murder mystery. Someone's murdered in a library and the police won't let everyone leave, and so 4 strangers are like sitting at a table together in the library and one of them might be the killer or something like that. So it sounded really interesting, so I'm looking forward to this. So I'm gonna go get cozy on the couch, put on some sort of atmospheric YouTube video and see how far I can get. Right now my Kindle's saying it's a projected read of 5 hours and like 20 some minutes. So it's 12:36 right now. I would love to be able to finish it today and start something new this evening, but we'll see. I might end up reading a little bit slower than what my Kindle says. So yeah, but I will keep you updated. Okay, it is now Tuesday. I definitely have lost track of the days so far over fall break. I can't believe it's Tuesday already. Feels more like Sunday because I'm not working, and it does feel like, rather than a 4-day weekend, it just feels like it's been a very long 2 days, if that makes sense. But at least the rest of this week will be pretty simple, pretty easy. And then it'll be the weekend again. And I'm gonna try to rest a lot. Despite having 4 days off, I don't feel like it's been a 4-day weekend. Like, I still feel way more tired than I feel like I should feel, than I would prefer to feel. So yeah, that's not ideal, but it is what it is. I'm trying really hard today because and this always happens when I have a long weekend or a week off or a month off for winter break or 3 months off for summer break. There's always that feeling on the last day, or like if it's a longer break, the last week of the break, where my brain is cycling through everything that didn't get done during the time off and is trying to like mentally recalculate what to do in the weeks coming. And I'm fighting that really hard. I'm trying not to do that. I'm just trying to acknowledge that stuff will get done when it gets done, but I won't lie and I won't pretend otherwise, that like there is a part of my brain that's just like really kind of upset that I didn't get more work done. And yet I don't regret the books that I've read and the time I've spent relaxing and the walk that I went on the other day and the workouts I've done here at home on Saturday and yesterday. I am trying to decide. I had planned on going for a walk today, but now I'm wondering if I might just do some yoga. I have tried to do a little bit of work today. I've got a call tomorrow that I was trying to do some prep for, and it just, my brain is not, it's not working, and I'm a little nervous. I think tomorrow it's going to take me some time to like get back into the work routine. I think tomorrow is going to be a pretty slow day, to be honest. I couldn't focus on work. So it's 1:30. I'm not going to try to focus on work anymore. I am going to go back to just relaxing because that's clearly what my body needs. I'm going to do some reading. So yesterday I did start and finish Cover to Cover, or the digital Kindle version of Cover to Cover, read in one sitting, The Woman in the Library. I don't want to, I could go on and on and on and on and on about it, but I won't. I highly recommend it. It was so good. It's such a great, interesting mystery. It's not quite what the book description made me think that it was, but I loved what it was. So it was different than I expected, but oh my gosh, I loved it. What else can I say? I don't want to give any spoilers. This is one where I really would recommend not looking at any reviews, because I feel like in book reviews, some reviewers give way too much away. I don't think you really want to know anything going into it. I was hooked from the first page and just very intrigued from the first page. It's a mystery within a mystery, I'll say that, and it does focus around books and writing and storytelling, and it touches on some really interesting like societal issues without it becoming like a social commentary. It's, you know, ultimately at its core, it's still just a good, fun mystery, but it does make you think, which I love books like that. So yeah, highly recommend that. So finished that one. So that's my second book done for fall break. Technically I've finished 3 books since fall break started, but one of those books I only had an hour left in it when fall break had like officially started. Well, if we say fall break started, I only had an hour left in it when this vlog started. I had about 2 hours left as of like 5 p.m. on Friday when fall break officially started. So I'm not really counting Pyres and Prophecy because I was only reading that for 1 hour. So I've read 2 books so far in fall break. And I have started the 3rd one. So I'm going to go back to reading that right now while I finish my coffee. I am now reading Book of Night by Holly Black. This was one, it popped up. This was one where I saw it at Target and I almost bought it because I've heard a lot of hype about it. And the cover is amazing. I love the cover design for it. And it sounds intriguing. It sounds like my kind of fantasy, but I didn't buy it because I thought it's been out for a while and it's super popular. I bet my library has it, and they did. So I was able to borrow a Kindle version through the Phoenix Public Library, which is fantastic. Get a library card, y'all, especially if you can get a digital one. Like, that's all I've got right now is a digital library card for the Phoenix Digital Library, and it has saved me so much money as well as so much time for not having to actually physically go to the library. But it has given me access to so many ebooks and audiobooks that I probably would have never read, and I don't think I'd be reading as many books as I'm reading if I was having to buy all these books. Like, I've read 89 books or 90 books so far this year. I don't think I would have read more than half of that if I'd been buying all of these books the whole time. I'll have to add up at the end of the year how many books of what I've read this year are library books as opposed to ones I've paid for, because I have a feeling it's a lot of library books. I mean, I do get a lot of books through Kindle for like 99 cents or $1.99 or less than $5, and that's fine. Indie authors, I tend to just buy their books to support fellow indies. But yeah, I was glad I could find this one through the library. So I'm about an hour or so into it. I think I'm at like 18 to 20% in. So I'm really curious to see where it goes. So yeah, I'm gonna get back to reading and we'll see how fast I can get through this book. I'm hoping it picks up a little bit because it just has been feeling a little bit slow. So we shall see. Okay, it's like 8 o'clock, but I have finished Book of Night, so that makes 3 books in 4 days. Yeah, Book of Night, not what I thought it was going to be. It's just always the danger with books that like I see a lot online and hear bits about on social media and stuff. I think I always build up my expectations a little too much, and it makes it really hard for the book to live up to those expectations. It was good. It was entertaining. It was a little slow, or I felt like it was a little slow for the first half, and then it definitely picks up. So I feel like the second half redeems itself. So yeah, overall I enjoyed it. Glad I read it because I've been very curious about that book, so now I know. That is 3 books in 4 days, 3 books in my nice long weekend of fall break. I need to figure out what I want to read next. Do I want to stay with something dark? Do I want to maybe switch to a lighter witchy rom-com or something. I need to go through the library app and go through my TBR list on there, because I know I've put a bunch of stuff in there. And then I also have some things on my Kindle. I've got some other books that I got during Stuff Your Kindle Day. And I have book 1 of another kind of witchy supernatural series. So yeah, I need to decide what I feel like reading and see if I feel like starting something tonight. I'm gonna watch some TV or YouTube or something tonight and just unwind for the next couple of hours. I might not do any more reading before I go to bed. I might pick my book but wait and start it tomorrow. I've been reading all afternoon. I made a sandwich for dinner and I read while I ate dinner. So I have not really stopped reading since, so it's 8 o'clock and I think I've been reading since like 2, so I've been reading for 6 hours straight. So I think I'm good for reading for today. So I'm gonna just relax and watch some TV and just get extra cozy. But this concludes my fall break vlog. I hope you've enjoyed it. I will vlog a little bit this week. I think I'm gonna take tomorrow off, but then I think I'm gonna vlog Thursday and Friday. So the next vlog will definitely have a book update and some book work, and we'll do some proofreading and hopefully some cover sketching, and we'll start getting some progress made again on Independent Hearts 3. But I do think taking these 4 days off has been for the best, and if I can make some good progress tomorrow, I think by the end of this weekend I can be caught up to where I would have been if I had still been finishing copy editing. So like, again, like I think I said this earlier in this vlog, I wasn't supposed to finish copy editing until yesterday, which meant today I would have been doing formatting and getting everything imported into my iPad to proofread. And so even though I didn't do anything today, I think I can still do what I was supposed to do today on that old plan, do that tomorrow, and then I won't be that far behind. So like, I'm not that far behind from where I would have been if I'd stuck to that original schedule and finished copy editing yesterday as I was originally scheduled to do. So I'm not panicking, it's all good, but I do want to start making some more progress on all of that again tomorrow. So come back to the next vlog to see how all of that goes. It's still early October. It's October 10th, but we're not gonna call it mid-October yet. It's still early October, so there's still time and it'll all be good. So yeah, I hope you've enjoyed this relaxing, very bookish, cozy reading fall break vlog. If you did, give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you're not subscribed. Both of those things would be lovely and amazing. Leave me some book emojis in the comments to let me know which one of you lovely people have made it all the way to the end. I am so behind on replying to YouTube comments. I'm like 2 weeks behind, but I have been replying to some today and I'm going to keep replying to them throughout the week. So please keep leaving comments. I will get caught up and reply to you, I promise. So yeah, leave me some book emojis to let me know which one of you lovely people have made it all the way to the end. And let me know what you have been reading. What are you reading so far in October? Do you have any October highlights so far? I think as far as October goes, the highlights so far are definitely This Book Kills and The Woman in the Library. So far, those are in my top favorites. Again, I've only read like 4 or 5 books so far, but those are definitely 2 of my favorites for the month so far. So I'm excited to see what I read throughout the rest of October. So yeah, let me know what your October favorite reads are so far. I would love to know in the comments. And I will see you all very soon in the next vlog. Thank you very much for watching this one. Bye!